Yo, boys. So this literally just happened a couple minutes ago, and I've been reading through, and I felt like I might as well sit here and make a video for the people that don't have the time to read all this, because this patch note right here, what I'm reading is insane. After reading this, like being stuck between which class to play and reading these new patch notes, and we'll go through these one by one really quick for the people that don't have time to do it themselves as well, or just want to get my reaction. I've only read a couple of these, and boys, Ranger and Rogue right now, that is the two classes in which the next solo series will be on. And then let me know which class you're going to be choosing, because boys, these perks, right, let's just get into it, because it's actually insane. First one, right, fix an issue where kobolds call in would summon all types of monsters. I think this is like a goblin in ice caves or something that would summon some crazy monsters, whatever. Fixed an issue where people could attack people through walls and floors. That's cool, whatever. Fixed an issue where sometimes players could levitate using ladders. Improved detection, performance, and stability of Iron Shield. And now I'm not educated on what Iron Shield is. I don't know if that's an anti-cheat or something else, boys. If you do know, just let me know in the comments for other people, and I'll just pin the comment. Flame effects for Torch and Roast has been improved. The way outlines are displayed have been changed. Fighter's Breakthrough now ignores most movement blocks, and the movement slows for 5 seconds. Never even used that perk. Blocking is poo-poo, but anyway. Wizard new spell Magic Lock has been added. Magic Lock. So that's going to probably like be a silence or something. That'll be interesting. New spell Overload. Okay, we're going to need to check these classes out. Like, I'm going to have to play, because if you haven't heard about the new level system and how you're given your perks, I'm pretty sure it's slightly random when you make a class now. I'm not sure if it's like you get a selection of random perks whenever you make a class, but it's definitely going to help decide which class I choose, either Ranger or Rogue. But for now, we might choose Ranger, but I'm not sure. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Rogue's Creep no longer makes footsteps when conditions are met. It no longer increases movement speed. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay, and they've removed it, so you don't have to have the mastery perk to use a Crossy anymore. You just have it. Okay. Oh my god, that is kind of OP. And Crossy Rogue with Poison is one of the most fun builds you can play. No lie. Let's keep going. Tumbling animation has been improved. We might need to try the backflip Rogue. Holy crap. Smoke pot range has been adjusted, finally. Ambush and Shadowrunner are integrated. So Ambush and the 5 seconds or whatever it is after Invis, that's both integrated now. I'm pretty sure this is the movement speed buff when you're coming out of Invis. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that's crazy. Pickpocket and Hidden Pocket are integrated. So now when you have Pickpocket, you no longer have a utility belt showing, so you can have all your pots on. That's crazy. Dude, there's a lot of changes. There is actually a lot of changes, right? Rogue's lockpick and trap detection are integrated. I actually really like that change. Rogue's silhouette. Oh, wait. You can now see a silhouette when people are moving in stealth. Yo, that changes Invis Rogues completely. This now means when a lot of them go invisible, they're just going to be sat there still. It's going to make shots a lot easier. This is going to help me on Ranger, I'm not going to lie. Chase and Enhanced Hearing are now integrated, okay. New perk, Camping Mastery. Okay, I can't even begin to imagine what that means. Surely this has to do something with campfires. Maybe it will do something for us as you're doing it. Or imagine it, instead of bread, you have Camping Mastery, and it's just you have a campfire that you set up every time, and it just gives you good healing. That would be pretty cool. Ranger's new skill, Backstep, has been added. That sounds obvious. That sounds like if someone's rushing you down, you click Backstep, boom, you get like a boost backwards, and you can just turn around and keep running. Dude, oh my god. See, this is what I like, boys, because Ranger, when I played it, it was literally, if you're not running away, getting distance, and you don't have traps down, it was really hard to kill your PDR fighters and barbarians. It just doesn't matter how much true damage you're running, they're still crazy strong. Yeah, you can use the 5 arrow and maybe kill some people, but back then, it was kind of rough. But with these new changes, boys, it sounds like you can be aggressive and have ways out as well. That sounds decent to me. Brewmaster now grants an additional 10 strength. Okay, so drunk clerics, we're going to be seeing people chug. Okay, clerics new perk Overhealing. New perk Holy Water and Faithfulness. Faithfulness is interesting. Encore cooldown, whatever. Dissonance, yeah, I didn't play part anyway. New perk Fermata has been added, and Party Maker. That actually sounds... Why does that sound like a devious perk? Let's keep going. But that sounds strong for some reason. Okay, let's go anyway. Immortal Lament penalty has been removed. I actually don't know what that is. New perk Shadow Touch, Infernal Pledge, and a skill called Dark Offering. Warlock has been seeing a lot of changes recently, and it does say it's an experimental class, but dude, they're getting a lot. I'm jealous. Various types of new armor. Wicked. We like that. Types of hunt and loots. Monster loot has been added. Legendary grade items have been adjusted to epic grade. Okay. So now they're called epic. Increase the values of all random modifiers. You can no longer check for random modifier. Oh, so when you're buying things, it's just going to tell you it has a chance to get strength on it, and it won't tell you how much it is. I wonder if it'll just be question marks telling you for random, or if it will tell you what category it's going to go in, like knowledge or strength or whatever. Solo duo trios will be able to play a fixed map. So that does this mean that the queues are going to be mixed now? Dude, if this means queues are mixed and you can turn it off and on, that actually sounds decent. Because when you go into trios, obviously everybody's trios. But if I'm a solo and I want to go in high geared, fighting against like duos and trios that might be fighting each other and other solos, that would be pretty fun. Goblin Caves is now 3x3 instead of 5x5. I wonder if that means they changed to the old map. So duos is on ice caverns now. Okay. An ice cavern is kind of an XP farm, so the fact that that's in duos now, maybe they're going to get sweaty. And trios is now crypts into Inferno. I know a lot of people don't like crypts, but the fact that this is in trios means hopefully everyone gets out of sweaty trios and starts playing some of these a little bit more. Because I play solo duos more often than I do trios. Oh, here we go. 2 new layouts to Goblin Caves. That's cool. Some areas in Goblin Caves where it was difficult to move between floors. Okay. 2 escape stairs from ice caverns have been removed. 2 secret doors in crypts have been improved. I don't know what that could mean. Maybe the loot's improved or something. Marvelous chest is no longer locked. That is a really nice change. Overall item drop rate has changed. And it doesn't say increased or decreased, so we will see. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard that the epic rank that they're going for, which is your named items, they want those to be like something that when you find one, your name is known that you found one type rare, which is insane to me. Because now if people are making a living right now off selling named items for whatever they go for, because obviously RMT, especially in other countries, if you know, you know, Spud Hunter will get you educated. People are actually making more RMTing off Dark and Darker's items than they were working a regular job in their country, just because that's how it works in some countries, boys. So imagine if named items now are just going to be, hopefully they don't make them extinct. Because I ain't gonna lie, boys, we never touched a named item. Unless you're playing trios and doing something in trio, it was really hard in solos to try and get a named item. Even for an adventurer like me. And speaking of adventurer, your adventurer rank rewards are now given. That'll be just on the leaderboard page. Cool. Quests have weekly activation dependent on chapter. Quests have weekly activations depending on the chapter. I heard something about this. If someone can let me know in the comments exactly what this means. I don't know if that means that they're going to have quests coming out on like a time-based thing. Like every week there'll be different quests that you do. I don't know. Squire's been added to Merchant to help you easily change equipment settings. Equipment settings. I wonder what that means. I actually have no idea. Experimental version of training, which is your leveling. And if you didn't see the one-page interview before watching this, what are you doing? Go watch that. Training allows players to grow their levels beyond 20. So this is what I'm talking about. You now go up to level 999 if you can, right? Which I know some people will. But to summarize, basically the way the multi-classing is going to work is as you level up, you're going to earn tokens, which you can't redeem just yet. They're locking that for a time base. I don't know how long for. But then once you hit level 100, then guess what? You need to do that on another class that you might want to swap perks with. So if I'm a rogue, and then if I want, say, barbarian perks to go on top of my rogue, I'd have to play barbarian till I'm level 100. And then you can begin to learn both of those classes' perks for one another and play, say, rogue with some barbarian perks. I think that is pretty much how it works. Let's keep going. By reaching certain levels, and this is what I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to have these locked. That you're going to earn the tokens, but you're not going to be able to spend them yet. And your learning tokens, I'm pretty sure, is you choose a class and you get a random perk, but I'm not too sure yet. These tokens will be available when the experimental multi-class system is updated in the future. This training and multi-class system is completely experimental feature. For this reason, the training and multi-class system is a completely experimental feature just for this season and will change completely in the future. Okay, interesting. Death cam has been added. Wicked. This is going to be really, really good for solo series. New emote called blah, blah, blah. Rock, paper, scissors. Package gift code system's been changed. Cool. And fans who have loved Dark and Darker to date will provide a standard trial gift code that you can give to your friends. Okay. So they're obviously trying to grow the player base a little bit more too. What they're saying here, in the last season, random modifiers had a negative impact on the game, and to address this, we made item acquisition and selection more convenient. And then say that it inadvertently reduced the value of items and diminished the sense of excitement when obtaining top tier items. Boys, I don't know about you, but especially when you're playing solo, it is quite hard to obtain top tier items, like unless you're doing something crazy. I don't think we got anything insane in the solo series, but this inadvertently reduced the value of items and diminished the sense of excitement when obtaining top tier items. We now feel like we have more systems and tools to help with these issues, so we've lowered the dungeon drop rates and strengthened the modifiers a bit. This sounds interesting, and it won't take long in episode 1 of the solo series to find out what the loot feels like, so stay tuned for that, boys. While it may not be the perfect time to test the multi-class system, we'll introduce a experimental training system this season to explore the possibility of offering a fully developed multi-class system in the future. So they are saying that this multi-class system thing is completely experimental, and it's going to affect the game in the future more than now. Hopefully this means this season doesn't last another 4 months and it just drags on crazy. Well, we're just doing changes rather than getting, you know, new content, because it kind of slowed this game's pace down quite a lot, especially this season, but we all still love the game. Let's keep going. To encourage more players to participate, we're launching in discounts. Okay, so yeah, they're trying to get the player base, as I said. That's pretty cool, actually, because the main thing I hear is that their friends don't play it anymore, or they might have uninstalled it. So the fact that they're doing this again is pretty good. But yeah, man, no Bob change, which is crazy to see. No Francisca Axe change, which I really am disappointed to see. I can't lie. It's just going to be infinite Franciscas. And this completely changes a solo series. Like, I'm not going to be stuck to one class. If Ranger's not working one day, I can just switch to Rogue and start leveling him up with my Ranger, because I need to get them both to level 100. I really like that. And the multi-class in this season... Imagine being a ranger that can just go invisible. Imagine being a rogue that can use ranger abilities, bro, and use a longbow. Like, that would be insane. A ranger with its spear damage, infinite invisibilities, boys, I'm seeing... And if you're a watcher of the previous series and you enjoyed that content, then you guys don't have to do anything. Just get ready for a bunch of videos coming your way. I'm going to make it shorter form content. I'm aiming for about 18 to 25 minute videos where I can still get a few raids in, but I'm just going to crank them. And this means I'll be able to start getting 2 videos out a day. And if we hit certain like goals, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get 3 or just a longer 2 videos. Because you guys always go crazy on the dark and darker content. Again, man, I would have really loved to see a throwables change in here. Like, say you can only take in 3 Franciscas, but you can pick them up off the bodies if they land, whatever. That's like my biggest negative thing, but obviously there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of things that are just gonna have to be experienced when it comes out to see how they feel. This has probably made a lot of people skeptical, and I can see why, but at the end of the day, I'm excited for change and I cannot wait to see where this game takes us, boys. Anyways, I'll catch you in the first episode of the solo series, which I'm gonna be recording tonight. Have a good wipe day, boys, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.